What if I told you there's a simple food you can eat tonight before bed, and while you sleep, your eyes begin repairing themselves? It sounds unbelievable, doesn't it? But the truth is, seniors across the world are spending billions of dollars every year on glasses, eye drops, and expensive procedures. And still, they wake up with blurry nights, dry eyes, and fading vision. The profits keep pouring in for Big Pharma. Yet the simplest, natural solution? It's been hiding in plain sight all along. You see, your eyes are not powerless. Even after 60, even if you've struggled for years, your eyes still have the ability to repair themselves while you sleep. But here's the catch. This repair can only happen if your body is fueled with the right nutrients before bed. And science now shows that certain foods, when eaten in the evening, don't just slow vision loss. They actually trigger repair. They help your eyes rebuild rhodopsin, the pigment that lets you see in the dark. They thicken the macula, the shield that protects your retina, and they restore blood flow, carrying oxygen and healing straight into tired, aging eyes. Without these nutrients, damage quietly piles up. Every night, cells in your retina weaken. Every night, vision slips further. And once those cells are gone, independence goes with them. But here's the hope. In today's video, I'm revealing 8 powerful foods, ranked from number 8 down to number 1, that seniors should eat before bed to repair their eyes while they sleep. Some are familiar, like sweet potatoes. Others, like saffron and bilberries, are almost forgotten secrets. And number 1, it may already be sitting in your kitchen right now, but chances are you're not eating it in the right way. Stay with me until the end, because if you do, you'll walk away with a simple bedtime ritual, a nightly habit that could mean the difference between fading vision and a life of clarity, confidence, and independence. But first, I want to hear from you. What's the biggest issue you've noticed with your eyes lately? Is it blurry nights, dryness, glare, or something else? And what's the last thing you usually eat before bed? Tell me in the comments. I read every single one. Now, let's begin. Here's food number 8. 8. Raw cacao. Most seniors think of chocolate as a guilty pleasure. Sweet, sugary, something that does more harm than good. But here's the shocking truth. The raw form of chocolate, called raw cacao, can actually help repair your vision while you sleep. Let me tell you about George. He was 70 years old and had been living with diabetic eye disease for nearly a decade. Reading at night became almost impossible. Streetlights blurred, and his dream of driving after sunset was slipping away. But when he began adding a simple raw cacao drink to his evenings, something remarkable happened. Within weeks, he noticed sharper vision. The fog that covered his nights began to lift. The science behind this is powerful. Raw cacao contains a rare flavonol called epicatechin. This compound does something almost no other nutrient can do. It increases blood flow to the retina by up to 150%. That means more oxygen, more nutrients, more healing power reaching the back of your eyes exactly when they need it most. But that's not all. Epicatechin also helps eye cells rebuild their mitochondria, the tiny energy factories that power repair. Think of mitochondria as the batteries inside your eyes. Without them, your vision fades. But with cacao, those batteries recharge while you sleep. A study at the University of Reading proved this. Participants who consumed raw cacao showed a 91% improvement in visual processing speed and even a 12% thickening of the retina. Some seniors saw reversal of early diabetic eye disease, a result once thought impossible. So how do you use it? It's simple. Mix 2 tablespoons of raw cacao powder into 6 ounces of warm cashew milk. Add a pinch of cinnamon for circulation and just a tiny dash of cayenne to boost absorption. Drink it 45 minutes before bed on an empty stomach. But here's the crucial part. It must be raw cacao, not Dutch processed cocoa, not chocolate bars, not sweetened mixes. Processed cocoa loses its healing flavonols. Only raw cacao holds the power to repair your eyes. George swears by his nightly cup. He calls it his vision tonic. And for him, it turned hopeless nights into clear, confident mornings. Raw cacao is the beginning, but the next food is even more extraordinary. It's an ancient spice worth more than gold, one that Roman researchers discovered could actually reverse macular degeneration. I'm talking about saffron. 7. Saffron. For thousands of years, saffron was treasured as more valuable than gold. Kings and queens used it as a healing spice, but today most people think of it as nothing more than an expensive flavoring for rice. The truth? This golden thread may be one of the most powerful natural remedies for aging eyes. Let me share Anna's story. She was 68, recently diagnosed with the first signs of macular degeneration, the slow, cruel disease that robs seniors of their central vision. Her doctor told her there was no cure, only expensive treatments to slow the decline. Anna felt hopeless, until she discovered saffron. Within just a few months of using it nightly, she noticed colours looked sharper, reading became easier, and even her doctor was shocked when scans revealed her macula had improved instead of deteriorated. The science confirms her experience. Saffron contains two unique compounds, crocin and quercetin. These nutrients don't just protect the eyes, they actually reactivate damaged photoreceptor cells in the retina. In plain terms, they help old, tired eye cells start working again. A groundbreaking study in Rome found that saffron didn't just slow vision loss in seniors with macular degeneration, it actually improved their eyesight. Patients could read more lines on an eye chart, and in some cases, the damage was visibly reversed. So how can you use saffron the right way? Take 15 to 20 threads of high-quality saffron, ideally from Spain or Kashmir, and soak them in warm milk for about 15 minutes. Drink this golden infusion about an hour before bed. For even better absorption, add a touch of cardamom and a teaspoon of raw honey. But here's the crucial part. Beware of cheap saffron. Many products are fake or diluted. Only authentic saffron carries the vision-restoring power proven in studies. Anna calls saffron her night vision tea, and for her, it turned fear of blindness into hope for clarity. Now, saffron can awaken damaged eye cells. But the next food works differently. It strengthens the blood vessels inside your eyes and lowers the pressure that steals sight from seniors every day. That food is black currants. 6. Black currants. Most seniors have never even heard of black currants, yet these tiny dark berries may hold one of the strongest secrets for protecting aging eyes. Take Michael, age 72. He was diagnosed with early-stage glaucoma, the silent thief of sight. At first, he didn't notice much, but slowly his vision became hazy, and reading fine print turned into a daily struggle. His doctor warned him that eye pressure was climbing, and medications might only slow the damage. Michael felt like his independence was slipping away. Then he added black currants to his nightly routine. Within weeks, his eyes felt less strained, and at his next appointment, his doctor was surprised to see his eye pressure had dropped, and his vision sharpness had actually improved. So what makes black currants so powerful? First, they're loaded with vitamin C, which strengthens the fragile blood vessels in the retina. As we age, those vessels weaken, reducing oxygen supply to the eyes. Vitamin C keeps them strong, ensuring nutrients reach where they're needed most. Second, black currants are one of the richest sources of GLA, a rare omega-6 fatty acid that fights inflammation. This helps lower intraocular pressure, the very pressure that steals vision in glaucoma, and the science backs it up. A study at King's College London found that seniors who consumed black currants had a 45% improvement in vision sharpness and a significant drop in eye pressure. How to use them? Eat 1/2 cup of fresh black currants, or take 2 tablespoons of black currant seed oil about 90 minutes before bed. For even better absorption, mix them with full-fat cottage cheese. Research shows this can boost GLA uptake by over 3.5 times. But here's the crucial part. Never heat them, or you'll destroy their delicate nutrients. And avoid combining with iron supplements, which block their absorption. Michael now calls black currants his night guard. Because for him, they didn't just protect his vision, they gave him hope that glaucoma wouldn't steal his sight. Now, Black currants protect by lowering eye pressure, but the next berry does something even more amazing. It helps your eyes see in the dark. I'm talking about bilberries. 5. Bilberries. During World War II, British pilots had a strange nightly ritual. Before flying their dangerous missions in the dark, they ate handfuls of bilberry jam. Why? Because they swore it gave them sharper night vision. At the time, it sounded like myth. But today, science confirms what those pilots already knew. Bilberries can dramatically improve how your eyes see in low light. Let's take Nora, age 75. She loved driving to see her grandchildren. But one evening, she noticed headlights turned into painful glares. Street signs blurred. Night driving became frightening. And soon, she avoided it completely. Her doctor said it was part of aging. But Nora refused to accept that. She started adding bilberries to her evening meals. Within weeks, her night vision improved. She felt confident enough to drive again, something she thought she'd lost forever. The secret lies in anthocyanins, the powerful pigments that give bilberries their deep blue colour. These compounds help your eyes regenerate rhodopsin, the pigment inside your retina that lets you see in low light. Without rhodopsin, the world fades into shadows. But with bilberries, your eyes rebuild it naturally, especially during sleep. And the science is stunning. In a large study of 400 seniors, bilberry extract reduced the progression of macular degeneration by 73%. Not only did it protect against further damage, but it also improved night vision and reduced eye strain. How can you use it? Eat about 1/4 cup of fresh or frozen bilberries 2 hours before bed. Frozen are often more potent because the freezing process locks in nutrients. But here's the crucial warning. Never combine them with citrus fruits or vitamin C supplements. Doing so can block the anthocyanins from working properly. Nora now calls bilberries her nightlight fruit, because for her, they brought back the freedom of driving at night. Bilberries help you see in the dark. But the next food builds a shield inside your eyes, a protective layer that guards against glare and sharpens contrast. And it comes from an unexpected source, organic egg yolks. 4. Organic egg yolks. For years, seniors were told to fear egg yolks. Doctors warned they would raise cholesterol, clog arteries, and harm the heart. But here's the truth that's been buried. Egg yolks are one of the most powerful vision-healing foods you can eat, especially before bed. Take Paul, age 66. He struggled with a frustrating problem. Every morning, sunlight felt unbearable. Glare from the windshield made driving almost impossible. Even indoors, bright lights left him squinting. But when Paul started eating 2 soft-cooked organic egg yolks at night, his world began to change. Within 12 weeks, his eyes felt calmer. The glare softened, and he could enjoy the daylight again. The secret lies in 2 nutrients found abundantly in egg yolks, lutein and zeaxanthin. These carotenoids don't just sit in your bloodstream. They travel straight into the macula, the central part of your retina. There, they form a protective shield known as the macular pigment. This shield reduces glare, it sharpens contrast, and it defends against the oxidative stress that accelerates macular degeneration. But that's not all. The natural cholesterol in egg yolks acts like a delivery vehicle, carrying these nutrients directly into your optic nerve, ensuring they get where they're needed most. And the science proves it. A study at Tufts University found that seniors who ate egg yolks daily saw a 38% increase in macular pigment and a 42% improvement in contrast sensitivity within just 12 weeks. So how do you eat them correctly? Make sure they are organic, pasture-raised eggs with deep orange yolks. That's where the nutrients are richest. Cook them gently, soft scrambled or lightly poached, and always pair with a healthy fat like butter or ghee to boost absorption. But here's the crucial part. Avoid hard boiling. Overcooking destroys the delicate carotenoids your eyes need most. Paul calls his eggs sunlight protectors, because they turned painful glare into clear, comfortable vision. Egg yolks build the shield your eyes need, but the next food strengthens that shield even more, by filtering the blue light that damages your retina every day. That food is goji berries. 3. Goji berries. bright, red, and often overlooked. Goji berries may be one of the most powerful foods you can eat for your eyes. For centuries, in traditional Chinese medicine, they were called the fruit of eternal vision. And today, modern science proves the ancients were right. Let me tell you about May, age 70. She loved reading at night, but her biggest struggle was the screen glare from her tablet. Her eyes burned, felt strained, and sometimes even watered from the constant blue light. She tried eye drops, new glasses, even switching to blue blocker lenses. Nothing worked, until she added goji berries to her evening snack. Within weeks, her eyes felt sharper, less dry, and more resilient. For the first time in years, she could read comfortably without pain. The secret lies in zeaxanthin, a powerful carotenoid found abundantly in goji berries. This nutrient builds a protective shield in the macula, the part of your eye responsible for sharp central vision. Think of it as sunglasses inside your retina. It filters harmful blue light, reduces strain, and preserves the delicate cells that keep your vision clear. Here's what's fascinating. Researchers in Beijing discovered that seniors who consumed goji berries saw a 26% increase in macular pigment density. On eye charts, their vision improved. And evening consumption was found to be 40% more effective, because during deep sleep, your body absorbs and uses zeaxanthin most efficiently. So how do you use them? Soak 1 ounce of dried goji berries in warm water for 10 minutes, then eat them plain. Or mix them into Greek yogurt, which boosts nutrient uptake by over 200%. But here's the crucial part. Never pair goji berries with tea or coffee. The tannins in these drinks block absorption and waste their benefits. May now calls them her evening shield. Because for her, they didn't just soothe eye strain, they gave her back the joy of nighttime reading. Goji berries protect your eyes from blue light at night. But the next food goes even deeper. It rebuilds your retina itself, with the very building blocks your eyes use to repair damage every single night. That food is wild-caught salmon. 2. Wild-caught salmon. For decades, doctors have recommended fish for heart health. But few people realize that certain fish, especially wild-caught salmon, are also some of the most powerful foods for eye repair during sleep. Take David, age 69. He struggled with constant dry eyes. His mornings began with burning, gritty discomfort, and even blinking felt painful. Eye drops gave only short relief. But when David started eating wild salmon twice a week, something changed. Within a month, his dryness eased. And over time, his eyes felt nourished, as if they were finally being rebuilt from the inside. Why does salmon work so well? First, it's one of the richest sources of DHA, a special omega-3 fatty acid. Your retina, the delicate screen at the back of your eye, is actually built from DHA. Every night, when your body repairs itself in sleep, it pulls DHA from your diet to rebuild retinal cells. Without it, vision fades faster. With it, repair accelerates. Second, wild salmon contains astaxanthin, the powerful red pigment that gives salmon its color. Astaxanthin acts like an internal shield, protecting your eyes from oxidative stress and the relentless damage caused by blue light. The science is striking. Studies show seniors who eat salmon regularly reduce their risk of advanced macular degeneration by up to 68%. That's nearly cutting the risk in half, simply by choosing the right protein at dinner. So how should you eat it? Always choose wild-caught salmon, not farmed. Farmed salmon often contains toxins and lacks the nutrient richness of wild fish. Bake it slowly at 325 degrees Fahrenheit with turmeric and black pepper to enhance absorption and preserve nutrients. Avoid high heat or frying, which destroys the delicate oils. David now calls his salmon meals eye therapy, because for him, they didn't just ease dryness, they rebuilt his vision's foundation. But if salmon repairs the retina with DHA, the final food on our list may be the most important of all, because it contains the raw material your body converts into vitamin A, the very nutrient that allows you to see in the dark. That food is the humble but powerful sweet potato. 1. Sweet potatoes. Sometimes the most powerful remedies are also the simplest. And when it comes to vision repair, few foods compare to the humble sweet potato. Rosa, age 73, had been struggling with night blindness. Streetlights blurred into glowing halos. Walking into a dimly lit room felt dangerous. She worried that her independence was slipping away. But after adding baked sweet potatoes to her dinners, everything changed. Within weeks, her night vision began to return. For Rosa, it was like someone had turned the lights back on. The secret is beta-carotene. Your body converts beta-carotene into vitamin A, the nutrient that rebuilds rhodopsin, a protein inside your eyes that lets you see in low light. Every night, while you sleep, your eyes use vitamin A to recharge rhodopsin. Without enough, darkness feels overwhelming. With it, night vision comes alive again. The science is undeniable. A University of Wisconsin study found that seniors who consumed sweet potatoes experienced a 32% boost in contrast sensitivity and a 28% reduction in night blindness. That means clearer vision at dusk, sharper outlines, and less danger after dark. So how do you use them? Bake or steam sweet potatoes with the skin on. That's where many nutrients hide. Add a teaspoon of healthy fat, like butter or coconut oil, to boost absorption up to 4 times. But here's the crucial rule: never microwave them. The heat destroys the delicate compounds your eyes need most. Rosa calls sweet potatoes her evening lanterns because they gave her back something priceless, the ability to move confidently at night. So now you know, your eyes are not doomed to decline. Even after 60, even after years of strain, your eyes still have the ability to repair themselves while you sleep, but only if you give them the right fuel. 8 simple foods: cacao, saffron, black currants, bilberries, egg yolks, goji berries, salmon, and sweet potatoes, each one carrying unique nutrients your eyes desperately need. Not pills, not injections, not endless bottles of eye drops, just real, nourishing foods, taken at the right time, before bed, when your body enters repair mode. Because every night, while you sleep, one of 2 things is happening. Either your eyes are healing, or they are quietly slipping further away. And here's the most important part. Small choices create big changes. 1 handful of goji berries, 1 cup of saffron milk, 1 simple baked sweet potato. Over time, those small nightly habits add up to sharper mornings, clearer nights, and years of independence you thought you'd lost. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these foods surprised you the most? Have you ever tried saffron, bilberries, or goji berries before? Tell me in the comments. I read each one. And if you're ready to fight for your vision, type Vision Warrior so I know you're with me. If you found this video helpful, please like it, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another life-changing health tip. And share this with a friend or loved one who struggles with their eyes. It could be the gift that saves their sight. Remember, your eyes are priceless. Don't let age steal your vision, because your best years should be lived with clarity, confidence, and light.